Chapter Surah 6 1. Lillahi Creator is to be praised for creating the skies and the earth, the light and the darkness. There are people who disbelieve and put up parallel personages to Rabbihin Creator. 2. Man was created by him from clay. He fixed the lifespan of which he alone has knowledge. Man is still doubtful. Comments. Please see verse number 1 of Ch 4. Verse number 14 of Ch 56 states, Rabbi Creator created man from dry clay as earthen vessels are created from mud. For further comments please see verse number 1 of Ch 4. 3. Allahu Creator knows about everything including His secrets. He is in the skies and the earth. He knows about His earnings. 4. These people pay no heed to communications from Rabbihin Creator. 5. These people have rejected the truth when they were told about it. These people will have to suffer because they mocked at the communications. 6. They should remember that many of the previous generations had been destroyed. New generation had been created instead. He had established some people on earth unlike him. Thereafter, rains were sent to the earth. Rivers were made to flow underground under them. These people had to be destroyed for their faults. Another generation was raised. Message on white paper from Rabbi. 7. Even if he had sent a message to him on a white piece of paper and these people had touched that with their hands, the disbelievers would still have said that was only a magic. 8. Why was an angel not sent to him, they ask? Had he sent an angel, the matter could have been decided, but these people will get no time because the disbelievers could have been punished. 9. If he had sent down an angel, he will also be a man. Their doubts would not have been cleared even then. 10. There have been many persons who scoffed on the previous apostles Rasul. But the truth had to prevail, accepting the apostle Rasul. 11. If one travels through the land, one would know the condition of those who showed lack of faith in him. Day of judgment, all soul gathered together. 12. Whatever exists between the earth and the skies belongs to Lillahi Creator. He is innately merciful. On the day of resurrection, all souls will be gathered together by him. However, those who lack faith may not accept this is as correct. 13. Allahi Creator is in the know of everything that happens during daytime or at night. 14. He has accepted Allahi Creator as his guardian. He who had created the earth and the skies. He feeds everyone except himself. He is the first to have full faith in him. He does not believe in polytheism. 15. In case of disobedience, he may have to face a punishment on the day of judgment. 16. Whoever is able to avoid punishment on that day, he will be lucky. This will be a great achievement. 17. If any punishment is proposed, only Allahu Creator can cancel it. If he wants to do good to anyone, he can. He is all-powerful. His servants. 18. He is supreme above all his servants. He is wise and knows everything. Quran given to Prophet Muhammad. 19. What is it that weighs the most in matters of evidence? Between Prophet and the followers, Illahi Creator is a witness. Quran has been revealed to him, Prophet Muhammad, so that he informs them of what is laid down in Quran. Do they believe that there is anyone equal to Allah Creator? There is none, they believe. He is the only Allahu Creator. He, Prophet Nabi, is clear about this position. 20. Those who have been given the book, they believe in him. Only those whose consciousness is bed-afflicted may not believe in him. Do not distort Quran. 21. Anyone telling a lie against Allah Creator is most unjust. Anyone who distorts his communications is also most unjust. Such people are bound to fail. 22. On the day of judgment, the polytheist will be asked to call whom they had called as his equals. 23. They will have no excuse to offer. They will say, they were not polytheist, O Wallahi Creator. 24. They obviously were telling a lie, and they had forgotten what they had earlier claimed. 25. These persons try to overhear, but their ears have been blocked and are unable to understand. Further, even if they see all the signs, they would still not believe. They will continue to dispute with him. They will only say that this is like and ancient fable. 26. They stop others from believing and may travel further away. They do not understand that they are causing damage to themselves. Fire of hell. 27. When these persons are made to face the fire of hell, they will pray that they be given another chance on earth so that they become believers. 28. If they are sent back to earth, they will again go back to polytheism. What they had tried to conceal on the day of resurrection will become visible again. They are liars. 29. These people do not believe in resurrection and they say, this is the only life. After death, they will not rise for the day of judgment. Chastisement for disbelievers. 30. However, he may see them standing before Rabbihim Creator who will remind them of the truthfulness of resurrection. They will be asked to face the chastisement, since they disbelieved. 31. Such people are losers because they deny the day of resurrection. When the day of judgment reaches, they will realize they are wrong. They have to undergo the punishment as if they were carrying a heavy load on their backs. Their burden will be a bad one. Earthly life a play. 32. Life on earth is no more than a play. Life after death is better for those who do not have evil hearts. Understand this clearly. 33. He knows that what they say hurts him. They do not call him liar. Those who are unfair do deny the messages revelations made by Ilahi Creator. 34. He may remember that apostles, messengers before him were rejected, but they showed patience even when they were harassed till Allah Creator helped them out. No one can change what Rabbi Creator has said. He has received some information about the apostles Rasul. 35. If he feels bad when people do not listen to him, then he may drive a hole into the earth or get hold of a ladder to take him to the skies so that he is able to obtain some satisfactory proof. If Allahu Creator was pleased, he would gather these people together before him. He should act like a wise man. Comments. The above verse is of course unusual. Rabbi Creator may get all those persons before Prophet Muhammad That will be the position on when people begin to believe what Prophet Muhammad had to say. Making a hole or using a ladder imply that he should show sufficient patience in dealing with the people. New ideas, adopt them. No orthodoxy. 36. Persons who listen may be in a position to accept. Others will after their death be brought before Allahu Creator for verdict on them. Comments. What is sought to be conveyed is that people should be open to conviction. People should not have a closed viewpoint. Only such people can progress. People who are not willing to receive new thoughts and views are no better than dead persons. Such persons are unable to do any good. Therefore, they are raised and dealt with persons who had wasted their lives. 37. Why was Rabbi Creator not sending any sign message communication? Allah Creator does send his messages, signs, etc. But people are not able to understand them. Animals, birds may seek Rabbi. Why violence on them? 38. All animals on the earth or in it, and all birds in air have life as he, Nabi, has. Rabbihim Creator has indicated kind of life each of the above to have to lead. All these may try to reach him. Comments. The above verse clearly declares that animals and birds have life like humans and therefore may reach the gardens. In view of the above verse, violence on birds animals cannot be justified. Rabbi Creator has created man, birds, animals. Man should treat birds and animals as his equal. 39. Those who reject his communications are really no better than deaf and dumb and are in darkness. Allahu Creator may cause anyone to make error and anyone to do right things. 40. If any difficulty comes his way, on earth, or at the time of resurrection, will he seek Allah's Creator's help or anybody else? This would be in spite of the knowledge that there could be punishment for the later conduct. State this truthfully. 41. If on his request, he helps him get over a difficulty, will he keep his promise, which he had made as a return for the help given, or forget it? 42. He had sent apostles Rasul before, and the people were visited with distress so that they learnt humility. 43. But, in spite of distress caused, people became more hostile and adamant and persisted in what seemed to be all right to them on the instigation of Satan. 44. When these people persisted in their misconduct, he amply provided in what they could rejoice. Then, suddenly he put them in severe distress. 45. All causes of their rejoicing were taken away. Ilahi Creator should be remembered as Rabbi Creator of the universe. 46. Allahu Creator can take away the power of hearing and sight and make the heart insensitive. Whose help will they seek to bring back their lost faculties? In spite of repeated messages, these people do not pay heed to them. 47. They thought of the situation where Allahi Creator puts people in distress in order to remove the unjust persons. 48. He had sent messengers, apostles, to announce good news and as also warnings. Person who believe the messages, they are on the right course. They need not have any apprehension. 49. The violators of messages may have to face the punishment. 50. He, Prophet Muhammad, has not told them that he has treasures given by Allahi Creator. He does not know the future. He does not tell them that he is not an angel. He only follows what has been revealed to him. He treats the blind and those with sight in the same way. They ought to ponder over this. 51. He must warn the people that they have to face the day of judgment when no help will be available to them either from any guardian or any intervener. Functions of Apostles. 2 prayers morning evening permitted. 52. Persons who do prayers in the morning and in the evening he should not unjustly turn them away unjustly. They seek Rabbahum's Creator's favor only. They will be responsible for their own conduct. 53. Allahu Creator tests one person through another and vice versa, so that one feels that the other has been given a favor by Allahu Creator. He knows who is good and who is bad. Comments. The above verse does not refer to a poor man versus a rich man. This verse refers to the extent of obedience one has to Rabbi Creator. Error. Forgiveness. Can damage done be undone? 54. To those who believe in the revelations, he may say peace be on them. Rabbukum. Creator is innately merciful. If one does wrong unintentionally, he may forgive him, provided the wrong is righted undone. Comments. The above verse refers to an unintentional wrong a person may have done and some harm had resulted therefrom. 55. He makes successive revelations so that what is wrong, guilt, is clarified. 56. He should tell them that he follows Allah Creator only and not anyone else. He cannot help them in their wrongs, evils, wishes. He does not want to go astray. Rabbi is the only giver. 57. He has obvious proof of revelations from Rabbi Creator. They call this as a lie. He cannot quicken what they want. Only Lillahi Creator can decide and give. He knows everything and can decide best. Functions of Apostles. 58. If he, Apostle Nabi, could give quickly what they, people, desire, the matter would have ended between him and them. But it is he has to give and decide as to who is in wrong or to be given what. The only knower. 59. Only he has knowledge of the smallest item in the skies or on in the earth and in the seas. Only he knows and sees what is unknown to all others. He has detailed everything as if in a book, but they are not able to read it. Comments. The above verse clearly indicates that Rabbi Creator has written down about the smallest item in the universe. But any man and or Prophet Muhammad are not able to realize the same. Soul carrier of impressions. 60. At night, the impressions on their souls are carried to him of what they had done during daytime. He wakes them up in the morning so that they are able to fulfill the life journey. Ultimately, they have to return to him when he will tell them of all that they had done in their lives. Comments. Verse numbers 60 to 62 of ch. 6th may be read together. This verse refers to the role of the soul, wf fakum, in any material body. It retains impressions on itself. It appears that Rabbi Creator gets a daily information about the doings of any person day by day through the soul. Death, soul, angels hold of soul. Swift judgment, Rabbi keepers for the living. 61. He is above them, his servants. He keeps a watch on everyone through his keepers. When death draws near anyone, his angels take hold of the soul, Waffatu, and the person dies. They never fail in their duty. Comments. Verse numbers 60 to 62 of ch. 6th may be read together. The above verse describes a vital stage of one's life. These verses declares in clear terms that death occurs because angels take hold of the soul when a person nears his death. The above verse and certain other verses in Quran deal with the same subject matter. Also see verse number 42 of ch. 39 etc. where Rabbi Creator takes custody of soul. Rebirth. 62. Thereafter, persons are sent to Allahu Creator, their Master. He is the fastest in arriving at the judgment in taking account. Comments. The two verse numbers 61 and 62 of ch. 6 give an indication that these verses are dealing with individuals. The soul of an individual is taken hold of by an angel. The soul of dead person is sent to Rabbi Creator, and he quickly deals with the judgment. The above two verses give an indication as if Rabbi Creator is also dealing with individual cases after death. Day of judgment has been made inapplicable. The verse shows that rebirth is ordered by Rabbi Creator. These verses deal with the soul of an individual only. These verses do not deal with the day of judgment. 63. He comes to their rescue in times of distress, whether on land or on the seas at night. It is He to whom they pray in quiet that He may tide them over the difficulties in view of their gratefulness. Only Rabbi, none else. 64. It is Lillahu, Rabbi Creator, only who saved them from difficulties, and yet they try to put up some personages, deities, as His equal. 65. He can cause any harm to them from above or from below. He may divide them into groups and cause them to fight with each other. Then, He may repeat the revelations already made so that they understand them and follow them. Revelations reaffirmed. Do not deny revelations. 66. They do not believe that He had made revelations. However, this is the truth. He is not bound to guide their affairs. Comments. The above verse is yet another reaffirmation that Rabbi Creator had revealed Torah, and Bible Injil. One purpose of advising those people who denied the facts and truth of the earlier revelations led to the revelation of Quran. This class of people were those who neither followed Torah nor followed Bible Injil. This reasoning is further supported by Rabbi Creator in several verses in Quran which ask persons also to follow the earlier revelations. Please refer inter alia to verse number 4 of ch. 2, verse number 136 of ch. 4, verse numbers 66 to 68 of ch. 5. 67. Every forewarning happening was a time to occur. They will come to know about it. Functions of Prophet. Prophet effect of bad company. 68. If he, Apostle Rasul, hears anyone making false statements about his revelations, avoid it till the subject matter is changed. If Satan so influences him, then remove himself from that place where the bad people had gathered. 69. Those who believe rightly are in no way responsible for the conduct of the bad ones. but they may advise such people for right conduct. Soul could be damned. 70. Also give up those persons who treat faith religion very lightly. Those who have been misled in life, do correct them lest a soul should be damned. Whatever good has been done should not go waste. However, no one can help such persons on the day of judgment. Offer of any compensation will not be acceptable. Only He will be the sole judge. Those persons are ill-fated in view of their bad deeds. They will have to drink boiling water and subjected to heavy punishment because they disobeyed His words. 71. They had sought the help not from Ilahi Creator but others, which is neither of any use or of any harm. In this condition, they will face the day of judgment, unless Allahu Creator guides them. Otherwise, they are fated like those who have been misguided by Satan and remain bewildered on earth. If they have good companions who may call them and guide him to the path of Rabbi Creator, who is the creator and controller of this world. 72. People should remember him and obey his words. Ultimately, everyone has to be answerable to him. Rabbi description. 73. He has created skies and earth on that day. He said, let it be so. It was so. Whatever he says is truth. His will be the rule when the trumpet is blown. He knows the future and the unseen. He is all-wise and aware of all goings-on. Abraham, an idol, is not Rabbi. 74. Abraham inquired of his father Azar if he regarded idols as a god Rabbi Creator. If that was so, it will be wrong for him and his people. Comments. Verse numbers 73 and 74 of ch. 6th may be read together. In order to understand such verse number 74 above, as to who can be described as Rabbi Creator, must be kept in view. The description of Rabbi Creator as given in verse no. 73 of ch. 6 and as given in similar verses in Quran, must be kept in view. If any personages, deities represented by an idol do not answer the definition of Rabbi Creator, as given in verse number 73 of ch. 6 and other similar verses in the Quran, such a personage cannot be described as Rabbi Creator. To know as to who is Rabbi Creator, the description given in verse number 73 of ch. 6 and other similar provisions is the only guide. 75. He showed Abraham a view of the earth and the skies so that he could believe. 76. At night, Abraham saw a star. For once he thought it to be Rabbi Creator. But the same disappeared in the morning. Abraham said that star was not Rabbi Creator. Comments. Verse numbers 75 to 78 of ch. 6th may be read together. 77. When Abraham sighted the moon shining, for once he thought it to be Rabbi Creator. But when the moon disappeared from view, he said moon was not Rabbi Creator. 78. When Abraham sights the brightly shining sun, for once he thought it to be Rabbi Creator. When the sun disappeared from sight, Abraham told his people that he was certain that sun was not Rabbi Creator. No one can equal him. Comments. Verse numbers 75 to 78 of ch. 6th may be read together. The purpose of verse numbers 75 to 78 of ch 6 is to show that no part of the universe can be described as Rabbi Creator. He is the creator of everything, every being that exists between skies and earth. Who can be described as Rabbi Creator has been set out in verse number 73 of ch 6 and similar verses in Quran. Verse number 79 of ch 6 conveys the same meaning. 79. He is fully convinced that Rabbi Creator of the skies and earth is the only Rabbi Creator and no one else. He does not believe in more than one Rabbi Creator. 80. He is not afraid of anyone whom his companions might call as Allah Creator. His companions raised disputes over this. Rabbi Creator understands and knows everything. They should agree to what he, Abraham, has described. Rabbi Creator is everywhere. 81. He does not fear anyone whom they may call as his equals. He has not permitted them set up anyone as Billahi's Creator's equal. If they know, they should state as to who is his equal and in providing security. 82. Those who know and have unmixed belief in him, in fairness, those persons are on the right path and will have security. 83. This is the reasoning that he has given to Abraham. He enhances self-esteem in anyone. Rabbakum Creator is wise and all-knowing. 84. He had shown the correct path to Ishq and Yaqub. Noah was guided before them. And after Noah his descendants Dawood, Sulaiman, Ayub, Yusuf, Moses and Harun. This is the way persons who do good to others are rewarded by him. 85. Zechariah, Yahya, John, Isa, Jesus and Elias were also on the right path. 86. Ismail, Al-Yasha, Elisha, Yunus, Jonas and Lut were able to excel in the world because of him. 87. Allahi Creator had guided on to the right path their ancestors and brethren and the descendants of the above said persons. 88. He has the choice of putting his servants on the right path or not. If these people had treated any other personages as him, all their work in life will come to naught. 89. They were made apostles and given the book message, Kitaba, for them. However, if some of them did not follow the guidelines, he had chosen others who would believe in the guidelines and the forewarning happening. Comments. The word Kitaba with its variations occurs in many verses of Quran. The context of this word and other verses in Quran indicate that this word refers to a written message. This has nothing to do with the present-day understanding of a book, which has a certain form and format. 90. These people followed the guidelines given to them by Allahu Creator and so did their followers. Rabbi Creator does not need anything in return. This is a general reminder message for all concerned. Revelation Tohra affirmed. 91. These people do not attribute to Allah Creator the capabilities, powers etc. that inhere in him. If they say that Allahu Creator has not made any revelation to a mortal, they should be told as to who Moses was to whom Taurat was revealed, which had given information and knowledge which neither they nor their fathers etc. had known. Of Taurat, these people do not disclose some portions and disclose only some. If these people still persist in their false allegations, leave them alone and their baseless arguments. Earlier revelations verified. Purpose of Quran. 92. Quran has been blessed and revealed in order to verify the earlier revelations. People living around the city should be told of these revelations, and those who believe in the last day end of life and perform the prayers regularly. Soul angels to hold swift punishment upon death. Day of Judgment made applicable. 93. Anyone disputing this revelation, anyone who tells any falsehood about Rabbi Creator is unjust. He is also unjust who says that a revelation has been made to him whereas none has been made to him. He is also unjust who says that he can make a similar revelation as Quran. Such people will be in agony at the time of death, and the Rabbi's Creator's representatives will be ready to take hold of the soul. They will tell him that today he will be given chastisement for his utterances and actions against his revelation. 94. He will be alone before Rabbi Creator as he had been created at the time of his birth, without any clothing. All material things that he had been given have been left behind. All those he had put forward as Rabbi's Creator's equal on his side have been disconnected. He has been bereft of all that he had asserted while living. Rabbi causes seeds and life. 95. It is Mullahu Creator who causes the seeds to sprout. It is Mullahu Creator who causes seeds from trees to come forth. Then, why should anyone be deluded as to who is or is not Mullahu Creator? This is how Mullahu Creator brings forth the living from the dead. This is how Mullahu Creator brings out the dead from the living. Comments. The above verse deals with the phenomena relating to flora in nature. It is common sight that a seed appears to be dead unless and until certain conditions are provided for the seed to sprout, i.e. coming to life. The converse of the above process is seen when a tree or a plant gives forth seeds either through a fruit or a flower, etc. The seed appears to be dead. This is what is meant by bringing forth the dead from the alive. 96. Mullahu Creator is Mighty One and the Knower and has created the sun and the moon. He has created day. He has created night for rest. This is how passage of time could be counted. 97. Mullahu Creator has created stars for the guidance of the traveler during periods of darkness and darkness on land and sea. Many people know that Mullahu Creator has made revelations. Soul. 98. He has caused a living being from one soul. A living being has one soul only. He has a place to live his life, thereafter he has to die. Mullahu Creator has made this clear for people to understand. Comments. The above verse simply describes the three stages of birth, life and death. This is what is to be understood by all. Flora process of their life. 99. He causes rains from the clouds. The plants develop foliage and thereafter buds. The grains are produced in plenty. Of the palm trees, dates are products in bunches, clusters, from between hard and thick leaves which bow down under their weight within easy reach. Vines of grapes, trees of olives, and pomegranates of different types also grow. The process site of appearance of buds of fruits, their growth into bigger size and the ripening is very interesting. All these phenomena are caused by Mullahu creator. Comments. The above verse again describes some of the many variety of fruits and their growth. 100. Yet, some persons try to put up Jinnah jinn as his equal, although he has produced these jinns also. These persons also allege that Rabbi Creator has sons and daughters. He is far above what humans may describe about him. 101. He is the creator of the skies and the earth. How can he have a son when he does not have a consort? He has created everything under the skies and the earth. He is all-knowing. 102. He is the only creator of the skies, earth and everything else. He is in charge of everything and ought to be obeyed. 103. It is difficult to imagine Rabbikum creator. Eyes cannot see him. He can see everything, the most subtle of the things also. He is all-knowing. Messages sent as revelation. Sole Rabbi, not conscience keeper. 104. Rabbikum creator has sent his messages as revelations. It is for people to know them. If someone does not follow them, he will take the consequences. Rabbi Creator is not the conscience keeper of every soul. Messages why repeatedly. 105. He repeats his messages in different ways so that one might say that he has heard of that. Those who know this, they know the truth. Shriek parallel authority none. Rabbi God Whois. 106. One should follow what has been revealed by Rabbic creator of this universe with all its contents, is only Illaha creator. No one else can be called creator Rabbi. And therefore no one else can be called as Illahu creator. One should not be with those who put up his equals. Prophet position of will of Rabbi could make obedience. No one appointed as conscience keeper. 107. If Allahu creator had wanted, he could have so inclined anyone not to put up others as equal to him. He has not appointed anyone to be the keeper of conscience of those who want to put up equals to him. Comments. The above verse has many highlights. Rabbi's creators answers the query as to why he could not by his will make obedience of those who disbelieved him. 2. He has given persons freedom of belief, but since he has shown the correct path, he does want persons to follow the same for their own benefit. Of course, persons are likely to do wrongs if they do not follow the revelations. 3. Rabbi Creator has not appointed anyone, including a prophet apostle, as a conscience keeper of others. What this means is that he has not expected such messengers, apostles, to make people obedience of Rabbi Creator compulsively. 4. Rabbi Creator was not appointed himself as conscience keeper of persons. Disbelief, yet no compulsion. Do not mock at abuse alternate personages deities. 108. Anyone should not belittle or criticize the personages who are sought to be put up as Rabbi's creators' equals. This may tantamount to abusing Rabbi Creator himself. In this way, Rabbi Creator has made a fair treatment to those who want to put up Rabbi's creators' equals. However, these people will ultimately go back to Rabbi Creator, who will tell them as to what they had been doing and also show the right path. Comments. Verse numbers 107 and 108 of ch. 6th may be read together. For comments please see verse number 107 of ch 6. 109. These people do say no oaths that if a revelations was made, they would accept the same. However, these people will certainly go back on their oaths even if another revelation by Allahi Creator was made. Comments. Verse numbers 109 and 110 of ch 6th may be read together. These two verses show that Rabbi Creator considers that some people are not corrigible. Therefore, they should be left alone. 110. He has knowledge that these people will look again the way persons had looked at the first revelation. Therefore, he will not intervene and will allow them to wonder as before. 111. Even if he had sent angels in the presence of these people or had made the dead to speak up, or if he had collected all things before them that exists in the world, they will still not believe unless Allahu Creator particularly wished so. But most of them are ignorant persons. 112. He has created evil-hearted men, Satan-like, and evil-hearted jinns from amongst men who are the enemies of the Prophet Messenger. Had Rabbi Creator desired wanted otherwise, these evil persons will not mislead anyone by evil ways. But he may leave them alone. Comments. Verse number 112 and 113 of ch 6th may be read together. Verse numbers 112 and 113 of ch 6 clearly show that Rabbi Creator frankly declared that he had created permitted evil-hearted persons who by their very object nature will mislead others. Rabbi Creator also clearly declares that he could have also wished otherwise. Therefore, there must be a good reason for what Rabbi Creator has done. For the common masses with their illiteracy and backwardness, a comparison between right and wrong or between good and bad has been considered as necessary. Ultimately, the good must win over the bad by following revelations in the then Middle East conditions. Please also read verse numbers 122 to 127 of ch 6. For further comments please also see verse number 122 of ch 6. 113. Persons who do not believe in hereafter last day may be misled by the evil-hearted men and jinns, and they may do wrongs. He will not help such people. 3 revelations, Rabbi declared them as his. Follow all, dispute none. 114. There is no judge better than Rabbi Creator who has revealed Quran and has also revealed earlier Torah and Injil Bible. One should accept the truth of the 3 revelations and not dispute them. Comments. The above verse is self-explanatory. The above bidding by Rabbi Creator has been repeated. Please see verse number 4 136, 143 of ch 2 etc. 115. His words, the 3 revelations, have been accepted as true and complete. No one can change the revelations made. Rabbika Creator is all-knowing and all-hearing everything. Comments. Verse numbers 114 and 115 of ch 6th may be read together. For comments please also inter alia see verse numbers 4, 53, 99, 136, 143 of ch 2 etc. Literacy encouraged. 116. Most people on earth are guided by guesswork rather than knowing the truth. Such people go astray and mislead others also. The guesswork is not truthful. Comments. The above verse has required persons to be able to become educated so that they can have personal knowledge of any writing. If one is literate, one cannot be misled by others. Every person should be in a position to separate the grain from the chaff, the good from the bad deeds. 117. Rabbaka Creator does know as to who is on the right path and who has gone astray. Food use as given in Revelation. 118. One should eat that food which is permitted by Mullahi Creator in his revelations. This is for the believers in them. Comments. Verse numbers 118 to 121 of ch. 6th may be read together to be correctly understood. For common comments please see verse number 121 of ch. 6 and verse number 5 of ch. 16. Food. 119. One may not partake of what is permitted to be eaten for good reasons. What has been forbidden as eatable has also been stated. Exceptions could be made under compelling circumstances. However, some people may like to mislead others because of their bad thinking arising out of ignorance. Rabbaka Creator knows as to who commits a wrong. Comments. Verse numbers 118 to 121 of ch. 6th may be read together to be correctly understood. For common comments please see verse number 121 of ch. 6 and verse number 5 of ch. 16. Food. 120. One should not openly or secretly commit a wrong. Rabbi Creator knows of everything. What they sow, so shall they reap. Food. 121. One should not partake of food not permitted by Rabbi Creator. Otherwise, a wrong would be committed. Evil men, Satan, will ask their friends to argue with them. If they obey them, they may fall in the category of polytheists, mushrikun. Comments. Verse numbers 118 to 121 of ch. 6th may be read together. For common comments please see below. Verse numbers 118 to 121 of ch. 6 when read together indicated that Rabbi Creator has wanted that people should partake of that food which has been permitted by the revelations. Otherwise, the food will be treated as forbidden. These verses do not mention about the permitted items of foods. These verses also do not mention as to what items of food are forbidden. For that purpose one has to look to other provisions of the revelations. Please also see verse numbers 57 to 61, 168 to 172 of ch. 2, verse numbers 37, 93, 94 of ch. 4, verse numbers 2, 93 to 97 of ch. 5. For detailed comments on food please see verse number 5 of ch. 16. Correct knowledge. 122. He was ignorant and Rabbi Creator made him wise and informed, knowledgeable. Rabbi Creator chose him for knowing the revelation. He, Prophet Muhammad, is to spread the message amongst the people. Other persons were in deep ignorance. They thought that what they had been doing was just and right. They did not want to come out of ignorance. Comments. Verse numbers 122 to 127 of ch. 6th may be read together. In order to understand the above verse, this verse has to be read with verse numbers 123 to 127 of ch. 6. Thus read, the above verse can mean that it refers to the knowledge information to a person, Prophet Muhammad. A person who is ignorant may do many wrongs under the belief that what he was doing was correct. When Rabbi Creator has given guidance for persons to live by, then, acting contrary to the said revelations, and their true intendment will obviously be not in the interest of an individual as also others. The expression dead or alive in the above translation means gross ignorance and proper knowledge information. This is clarified by the verses following the above verse. Everywhere, persons who are really ignorant but consider themselves as knowledgeable ones exist in large numbers. Bad persons and their bad deeds have to be duly taken into account. Those who have acted correctly, they have to be compensated fairly. 123. Every town had highly blessed persons, but who were really blameworthy. These persons conspired against Rabbi's Creator's messages and his appointed chosen persons. They were, in fact, acting against their own interest. But they did not realize this. 124. The said persons refused to accept the truthfulness of the revelation made known to the aforesaid messenger apostle. This was on the pretext that they will not believe the said revelation until a similar revelation was given to them personally. It was for Rabbi Creator to decide as to the person to whom the revelation was to be made given. These persons will have due punishment, chastisement for their evil designs and deeds. Believers have broad thinking. 125. Rabbi Creator puts a person on the right path who trust and believe his revelation. Such persons are of broad thinking. The disbelievers have a narrow thinking and they are in error. Such persons are the evildoers. 126. To follow the revelation is the right path chosen by Rabbika Creator. The revelations made are accepted for clarity by persons who have belief in Him. Action-reaction. 127. Those who had followed the revelations, thus trusting and believing Rabbihim Creator, will be in peace and near Him. He has to keep in view what deeds they had done. Comments. For detailed comments on do good, get good action reaction, please see verse number 40 of ch. 4. 128. The bad persons and the jinns will be gathered together. The jinns will be asked if they had misled the population. The friends of jinns amongst men will say that they had made profits by dealing with each other. The lifespan fixed by him is over and therefore they have been brought before him. Rabbana Creator will award them a place in hell, place of fire. Rabbaka Creator knows everything and is all-wise. 129. He causes persons who have wrongfully collected money in the same manner and helped each other to be gathered together. 130. He told the jinns and men who had assembled that had he not sent apostles, messengers to them in respect of the revelations made by him and warnings given by him and warnings given for that day's meetings, these persons will say that they cannot speak against themselves. This world has misled these people. However, ultimately their souls will accept that they were disbelievers unjust. 131. Rabbuka Creator does not want to destroy townships unjustly when the people therein go wrong without warning. 132. Persons may go wrong to different extents. Rabbuka Create takes that into consideration. Birth from genes of another. 133. Rabbuka Creator is innately merciful. He is self-sufficient. He may terminate the lifespan of anyone if he wants and replace just as he had caused of their births from the genes of other clan class. Destiny explained. 134. What they are fated to meet, they have to bear with it. That cannot be avoided. Rabbi is working goodwill wins over bad. 135. People should work to the best of their capacity. He is also working. The wrong doers cannot prosper. However, the result will be known at the end. Food. 136. Rabbi Creator has created the crops and the cattle. Persons separate the share of Rabbi Creator notionally but not sincerely. A share is also marked for their partners. Shurka. If anything, fruit crop cattle, strayed fell on the portion of partners. Shurka, that was to be theirs. But the vice versa was not followed. There. Such thinking is wrongful. Comments. The above verse stands alone. What the verse conveys is that how persons can become dishonest even as against the entitlement of Rabbi Creator in crops as well as in cattle. Mention has been made of the bad tendency of persons to enrich themselves at the cost of Rabbi Creator and even their alleged partners. 137. These partners so preached that to kill children may seem to be justified and fair for the so-called personages' deities. This was to confuse them as to what correct faith believe. However, ultimately they may perish. If Rabbi Creator had so willed, these persons will not be indulging in such wrong practices. But Rabbi Creator says that such persons be left alone to preach and to practice what is wrong. Why and when? 138. These people earmark a portion of the growing crops and certain cattle and say that these cannot be used by anyone without their permission. They also say that certain cattle cannot be used for riding or carrying burden. These people do not recite the name of Allah Creator in respect of certain animals. These practices are falsely made in the name of Allah Creator, and Rabbi Creator may compensate them for their wrongs. Comments. Verse numbers 136 to 138 of ch. 6th may be read together. The above verse treats Rabbi's Creator's share of the crops and share of the animals alike. Therefore, the value of both crops and animals in kind can be use of charity. Killing cannot please Rabbi Creator. 139. These persons also say that the offspring in the wombs of the cattle are meant for the males and not for the females' wives. However, if an offspring is stillborn, all could share. For the wrongs in the name of the Rabbi Creator, they may be punished. He is all-knowing and all-wise. 140. Those who kill children are wrongdoers unknowingly. What Allah Creator has permitted them to do, they refuse that in the name of Allahi Creator falsely. These people have gone astray from the correct path. Comments. Verse numbers 139 and 140 of ch. 6th may be read together. This verse clearly supports the view submission made under verse number 139 of ch. 6. Further, verse number 141 of ch. 6 deals with vegetarian food as the only way to live by. Food, veg food allowed, Jannat. 141. He has created the gardens of different fruits. Some are produced on vines while others are not. Rabbi Creator has also produced crops, date trees, palm trees, olives, etc., some of which may look alike. When the fruits come forth and ripen, they may partake of them after leaving a portion for him at the reaping time. But do not waste any product. Rabbi Creator does not like any wastages. Comments. Verse numbers 141 to 147 of ch. 6 deal with foods and eatables. These may be read together. For their correct interpretation, the share of Rabbi Creator in the crops suggests that the crops in kind or their value should be given for causes like charity. Rabbi Creator does not eat or drink anything. For detailed comments on food, please see verse number 5 of ch. 16. Only veg food allowed. 142. Allahu Creator has created cattle to be used for different purposes. Some could carry burden on their backs. Others may be used for different purposes including use of their skins. However, one should eat the food created by Rabbi Creator. Satan should not be followed as he will mislead only, being their enemy. Comments. This verse supports the submission that veg food is only permitted by Rabbi Creator. This verse should be read with verse number 168 of ch. 2. For details comments on food, please see verse number 5 of ch. 16. 143. Of 4 sheep and 4 goats, males and females included equally, and those in the womb if any of the females, which of these two had been forbidden by him. Tell him correctly after ascertaining the truth. 144. Of 4 camels and 4 heifers, black bucks, both males and females in equal number, and those in the womb if any, which of these two had been forbidden by Ilahi, Rabbi Creator? Were they present before Rabbi Creator when such an order was made? Anyone attributing any falsehood to him will be in the wrong and may be made liable for the same. He should not mislead people if he does not know the truth. Comments. Verse numbers 141 to 150 of ch. 6th may be read together except verse number 146 of ch. 6. Reference here is invited to the events of past relating to Noah. Noah had been required by Rabbi Creator to take on board of the ark 2 pairs of each kind of animals, etc. This verse clarifies that Rabbi Creator puts the counter question if those persons were present when Rabbi Creator asked Noah to load certain pairs of animals and birds on the ark. Obviously, these animals and birds were not put on the ark for eating. These were retained on ark for multiplication of their numbers in future. Therefore, clearly, Rabbi Creator had disallowed their meat for eating. For detailed comments on food, please see verse number 5 of Ch 16. Non-veg only under compulsion. 145. Whatever eatables is forbidden in Quran that should not be eatable. Further, a dead animal body from which blood is flowing out. Meat of swine, pig which has dirty habits, animal upon which name of Ilahi Creator has not been recited are forbidden for eating. But this is permitted only if necessary and to a limited extent. Only. Rabbaka Creator is large-hearted and compassionate. Comments. The above verse clearly proves that Rabbi Creator has disallowed non-veg food except when there is a compulsion. For detailed comments on food, please see verse number 5 of Ch 16. 146. To Jews, animal food from animals with claws, heifer, sheep was disallowed. However, if any meat from near the back or stuck to the veins or the bones of the animals was permitted, this was by way of chastisement for their disobedience. This is correct. Comments. This verse refers to the past event. This is ceased to have relevance after a time. The food allowed is vegetarian only. 147. If anyone derides this, Rabbukum Creator is magnanimous, but the chastisement, punishment cannot be avoided for those who are guilty. 148. These persons may say that if Allahu Creator had so willed, they would not be putting up others with him, nor their ancestors would have done so. Also, they would not take or do anything forbidden by him. Such plea was raised earlier and those persons were punished by him. They should be asked to prove what they say. However, these people are making guess as to what may have happened and are stating a falsehood. 149. It is correct that what Lillahi Creator says is true and final. If he wished, he would guide everyone. End of life. 150. Ask them to prove by witnesses that Rabbi Creator had forbidden some things. But do not become a witness to that effect. Those persons who don't accept Rabbi's Creator's revelations, do what is forbidden and put up equals to Rabbi Creator and do not believe in end of life have a low character. Slaying of life unless permitted by Rabbi. Killing of life when? 151. Rabbi Creator will restate what is forbidden. Do not create equals of Rabbi Creator, do not maltreat or disrespect their partners, elders, do not kill children for reason of poverty because Rabbi Creator provides for the parents and will provide for the children. Do not indulge in improper, immodest behavior openly or secretly. Do not kill any life unless permitted by Rabbi Creator. This has been laid down by Rabbi Creator. People should understand this. Orphans' property. Conduct towards others. 152. Do not deal with the property of an orphan except as be just and fair till he attains the age of majority. Do not waste his assets. Ilahi Creator does not expect anything to be done by a person beyond his capacity. One's speech should be mild and not harsh to anyone, including relations. One should obey his revelations. One should be conscious of these terms. 153. He has indicated the right path. People should not follow any other ways because those will mislead the people. One should follow these consciously. Moses had met Rabbi Qur and reaffirms Torah. Given to Moses. 154. Rabbihin Creator had made revelations, Torah, to Moses so that he could benefit his people by following the path shown, guidance given and conditions for mercy indicated in the revelations. This was also to evidence that Moses had met Rabbi Creator. Torah. 155. Rabbi Creator revealed the blessed book, Torah. That book, Torah, should be followed to avoid the evil and to be merciful. 156. The book was revealed to Moses so that nobody could say that he had no knowledge. If the book, Torah, had been given to any other person, they could have said that. 157. These people may take the plea that had the revelation made to them directly, they would have been on the right path in a better way. Revelation has been given to him for guidance given by the revelation will be unjustified. Such people may have to suffer a punishment. 158. Do these recalcitrants expect angels to appear before them or Rabbuka Creator to be present personally or some other happening cause? However, when such indications signs are caused by Rabbi Creator, persons who had not shown faith in him, they will not be benefited. They must wait as Rabbika Creator is doing. Do not divide faith religion into parts. Functions of Prophet. 159. Those who want to divide the faith religion, Dina, into parts or sects, he may not be concerned with them. This is a matter between them and Rabbi Creator, who will tell them of their wrong and deal with them for their mischief. Comments. The above verse is the clearest mandate by Rabbi Creator that as a result of the revelation made by way of guidance, different interpretations be not given as to lead to basic separation of thought. Therefore, a broad and fair meaning must be given to any part of the revelation made. Convenience of a few or for selfish ends should not be resorted to. It may be clearly understood that the words of any revelation including Quran are not to be whittled down by any words or acts of anyone. Do good harvest 10 times. Even a wrongdoer to be treated justly. 160. If a person has done a good act deed, he will be rewarded 10 times. However, if a person does bad act deed, he will be liable only for that. Such persons should not be dealt with unfairly. Comments. It may be clearly understood that the words of any revelation including Quran are not to be misinterpreted by any words or acts of anyone. It may also be clearly understood that even a bad act deed has to be compensated in proportion to the act deed, but fairness and justice may require a lenience to be shown. 161. So far as he is concerned, he has been guided to the right path by Rabbi Creator. This path, faith, was followed by Abraham, an honest and straight man. He was not one of the polytheists. 162. His body and action, life and death, prayers and sufferings are for Rabbi Creator. Rabbi Creator of this world and all its contents. 163. He has no partners. He is one of those who have accepted him and submitted to his will. 164. He cannot seek any other Rabban, Khuda Creator, of this universe with all its contents. Rabbu, Allah Creator, is the creator of everything. Everyone has to personally answerable and be responsible for his misdeeds. This burden cannot be passed on to anyone else. Ultimately, one has to be answerable to him. He will tell as to why anyone gave a different meaning interpretation. 165. They have succeeded to their ancestors in the land. People are at different levels, grades in the land. This is for judging as to what each person does because of his status. Rabbaka Creator is quick to compensate for their deeds acts. Rabbi Creator is very considerate and just.